Quick promise, by the end of this, topic 1.4, the brain is locked. This unit is FRQ gold, so let's get inside your head. Stick around, because there's a split brain trap near the end that trips up almost everyone. Don't be one of them. Start at the bottom, the brainstem, the oldest, most primitive part. The medulla controls your heartbeat and breathing, the stuff that keeps you alive while you scroll your phone. The pons helps with sleep and movement. And the reticular formation controls arousal and alertness, basically your brain's on switch. Just behind it sits the cerebellum, which literally means little brain. It handles balance, coordination, and smooth movement. It also stores procedural memories, like riding a bike. Damage it, and even walking a straight line becomes a struggle. Think of it as your body's autopilot for movement. Move up to the limbic system, your emotional core. The thalamus is the sensory switchboard, routing signals everywhere except smell. The hypothalamus runs hunger, thirst, and body temperature. The hippocampus is your save button for new memories. And the amygdala is your smoke alarm for fear. Remember, amygdala equals alarm. Now the headliner, the cerebral cortex, your wrinkly outer layer where thinking happens. It has 4 lobes. The frontal lobe up front handles decisions and personality. The parietal lobe processes touch. The occipital lobe at the back handles vision. And the temporal lobe on the sides handles hearing. 4 lobes, 4 jobs. The frontal lobe deserves its own spotlight. Its prefrontal cortex is your CEO, planning, judgment, impulse control. The story they always tell. Gage took an iron rod clean through his frontal lobe, survived, but his personality flipped completely. The lesson the exam wants? Frontal lobe equals who you are. Lock the 4 lobes in a grid. Frontal, decisions, personality, and the motor cortex that moves your body. Parietal, touch, and where you are in space. The somatosensory cortex. Occipital, way in the back. Vision, all of it. Temporal, by your ears. Hearing, plus a key language area. This grid is free FRQ points. Your cortex splits into 2 hemispheres, and they specialize. For most people, the left hemisphere runs language. Broca's area handles speaking. Damage it, and speech breaks down. Wernicke's area handles understanding. The corpus callosum is the thick bridge of fibers passing messages between left and right. 2 halves, constantly talking. Here's the trap I promised. Each hemisphere controls the opposite side of your body. That's contralateral control. Left brain, right hand. Cut the corpus callosum to treat severe epilepsy, and you get a split brain patient. The 2 halves literally stop sharing information. Flip left and right on the exam, and you lose the point. One more the CED loves, neuroplasticity. Your brain isn't fixed hardware, forming new connections after learning or injury. A child who loses brain tissue can often recover function as other regions take over. The takeaway, experience physically reshapes your brain, especially when you're young. How do we even see the living brain? An EEG records electrical waves through the scalp, great for sleep and seizures. An fMRI watches blood flow to show which areas light up during a task. And studying lesions, damaged areas, reveals what each part normally does. Tools the exam expects you to match. Lock it in. 4 lobes, frontal for decisions, parietal for touch, occipital for vision, temporal for hearing. Amygdala is your alarm, hippocampus is your save button. Say it once, picture the brain, and the whole topic clicks into place. And that's 1.4, locked. But watching isn't remembering, so go drill it. AimFive hits this exact topic with AP-style questions and grades your free responses like a real reader. So you walk in ready for the 5. Tap the link, subscribe to join the skulk, and go get your 5. Fox out. Next up, 1.5, sleep.